portal?
But if you just came through that, then that would make you the traveler, wouldn't it? They who arrive through the Shimmering Gate mark the start of the worst. It's just a story, of course. I'm going to assume you're from Skyrim, and you somehow managed to get the portal working. My job would dictate that I arrest you right here and now. However, I'm in the middle of something important right now. If you give me a hand with it, afterwards you're free to go. I'm searching for a Nord named Machias. He's the blacksmithing apprentice in the nearby town of Ember Creek. I assume that since he isn't in here, he's in the nearby cave. Unfortunately, I can also assume that that cave is full of bandits. I'll still have to report your arrival to my superiors, but if you assist me, I'll say you were cooperative and helpful. Oh, also, the switch to lower these bars is out here, and it looks like your portal thing has shut off, meaning I'm the only one who can let you out. Hey, you're the one that went jumping through random ancient portals. It's your own fault. I'll get the lever. Let's get moving. I don't want to waste any more time. I sure hope Machias is all right.
When I was young, my father used to tell me that the moons were lovers from different villages. I accidentally made the other children cry very often. I never understood why. I'd just say something very plainly.
You're going to pay now.
I'm very upset with you. Come on, you milk drinker. Nara's alive. I'm alive. Everyone is alive. Good.
Whenever I enter a cave, I think to myself, bandits or worse. As in no bandits. Whenever I enter a cave, I think to myself, bandits or worse. As in no bandits.
Who is that?
What was that?
What do we have here? Just die already.
You got lucky.
Okay, Nara.
die! A bow, so weak.
You'll regret your actions. Can't stand around all day. Bring it on.
Come on! Southern God can wait, I'm out of here!
Failed. Nikias!
Thank the divines. Get me out of here. The switch to open the cage is on the wall over there. I have important news for Agnar.
What is it? Are you alright?
The bandits, they're working for Ingvar. I overheard them talking. They're searching for something. That's why they kidnapped me.
What are they searching for? What could you possibly know?
They wanted to know about some key, and when they found I didn't know anything, they were enraged. They were deciding what to do with me when you two showed up. Thank the Divines for that.
Agnar must know about this. I'll have our friend here tell him. You go home and get some rest.
Thank you for saving me. I'll see you in Ember Creek.
Go to Amber Creek to the southeast. I'd go but have a patrol to keep, and Machias is rattled and needs to rest. Once you're there, find the Jarl Agnar in the main house. Tell him the bandits are working for Ingvar. It's imperative that he knows. He may also have a reward for you for delivering such important information. If you follow me, I'll unlock the gate for you.
Do you think the Dwemer could make a loot into a tool for tunnel architecture?
How could this happen?
Back home, the upper class like to make themselves seem pure by claiming to have no elven ancestry. Nords just
Thank you again for helping me out of that cave. Who
There's
knows what
one
would have
thing
happened
they
to me
value,
otherwise.
any good beer or a good cheap. Otherwise, it's all
Falskar is a complex land.
It's
We've had a lot of war
wherever
and
you
death.
take that smelly
Things have been
backside
pretty
of
dark
yours,
the last few
you'll
years, but
never
I think
have
we'll
to
pull
watch.
through.
I'll be there.
After all, Olaf let our people through the treachery when we first arrived here. I'm sure Agnar will do the same for us now. Last I knew, there was someone at the docks that still ran the boat between Skyrim and Falskar. You should speak with them. I help Rangar around the forge. I'm his apprentice. He hasn't had any children to pass the knowledge on to. I feel honored that he's accepted me to learn everything he knows. I work hard every day to practice the craft. He really does know a lot. See ya.
Welcome to Falskar.
I've picked up other swords in my travels. I ain't stupid. Won't use old rusty if I don't have to. Can't sell it, can't seem to throw it away. Don't get me confused with that idiot Morris though. I haven't slept with the damn thing.
find a way to capture sound. We could carry music everywhere with us.
Rengar!
By the divines. Machias, is that you?
I was being held in Brittle Run Cave, but the guard and someone else found me and got me out.
Well, by all means, go inside. Have a drink and get some rest. Can I help you? Amber Creek is named after the small stream it was built next to. This stream was, at the time, full of a rich mineral called amber. However, over the years the amber was all mined out. The creek slowly expanded, and eventually became a large river, like it is today. That amber fueled the growth of the town. Since then, we have adapted to make gold through other means. For some, trade, for others, farming. Then there are those who make gold through craft, like me with my smithing. But I owe it all to my father. He taught me everything I know. His father taught him, and his father before, and so on. Our family has run this blacksmith since Amber Creek was founded. Though, I fear I have no child to pass my knowledge on to. And I never will. Not after what happened to my wife. But I do have Machias. I don't think my father would mind that he isn't my son too much. It's about the knowledge, the craft, the skill. All that matters is that I teach someone. And one day, before I die, I'll craft my masterpiece. Just like my father did, even if it was taken from him. She was visiting Pineway when it was attacked, about 20 years back. She didn't make it. She was pregnant at the time. I've moved on, as she would have wanted me to. But I fear I'm too old to have kids now. Not that I could ever find another woman as beautiful and flawless as my Annelie. Yes, many years ago my father crafted the Jarl, Agnar's father, a great warhammer. Years later, when my father passed away, Agnar returned it to my family. We buried it with my father, in his honor. Any blacksmith should rest with the finest of his craft. But one day we found his grave dug up. The hammer was gone, stolen by someone. We had no evidence, but I know it was stolen by Garrett. His family was always jealous of mine. Last I heard, he was hiding out at the old Aspenfall Lodge, to the southeast in the Amber Hold. I haven't a clue if he's still there, but it's certainly worth a try. If you can find my father's hammer, I will be greatly appreciative. All right, what is it you aim to know? Oh, there's nothing to that, really. We were skilled blacksmiths, and they were not so skilled. They couldn't handle that fact, so they always held a grudge on us. They would try to stop us from doing our work. Steal supplies, tame patches of ore, things like that. But this is by far the most rotten thing Garen's done. Anything else? Probably because they haven't lived in town for a while now. They were always an unpleasant bunch, so nobody around here likes to remember them. He's pulled a stunt like this, so he's probably resorted to banditry or some other form of stealing to get along. If he were to disappear while we're looking for the hammer, I wouldn't exactly mind, if you catch my drift. Anything else? Very well. Definitely by boat. Fortunately, Wolf still runs one down at the docks. Speak to him if you are interested in passage to Skyrim. I think the only spare horse we have in town is Gabriel's. He doesn't use it anymore, so he may sell it to you. Until next time, friend.
You should
Do
try
you
staying
need
among us
something?
for a month or so. They should
Stay
be
safe
down
out
for
there.
half as long for them to annoy you.
Yes? I'm afraid I don't know. I've never really been outside of Amber Creek much, and I don't even know if any ships still sail from Valskar. Are you looking for food or drink? Or perhaps some of both? Kunari has been having trouble with something attacking his chickens at night. You look tough. I bet he'd love your help. Oh, a few things. Mainly talking with friends, or joining them in song and dance. I also enjoy taking walks along the Amber River. It's so relaxing. We even used to spend time at the hot springs upriver, though lately nobody has gone there much. Something is off. It feels so dreadful. Other than that, I sometimes read, though I also think cooking is fun, and I often give lessons to Varina. She's such an adorable little chef. She's getting pretty good, too. Recently, the springs have felt off. It's hard to explain. You go there and there is simply a feeling of dread or misery. It's usually so bad that you want nothing more than to leave and get away. It only started recently, but I haven't a clue what could be causing it. If you looked into it, I'd be in your debt. We all would. The springs are something this town has enjoyed for a long time, and it would be wonderful to be able to visit them once again. My sister Nyola is in charge of renting rooms. She's probably asleep downstairs. You can go wake her up. She won't mind. Oddman says his cattle keep running off. A rather odd problem, if you ask me. Rumor is that one of the ancient dragon walls just past the docks has started glowing. I wonder what that could mean. They say that the necromancers all over Falskar are being led by the prior that was thrown out of Bylund Priory a while back. They say that the necromancers all over Falskar are being led by the prior that was thrown out of Bylund Priory a while back.
It's very good, sweetie. One day you'll be just like Clara.
You really think so? Thanks, Dad.
Greetings! Oh, you think so, huh? How about you put some coin on it and we see what happens? Alright, but if you get courageous again and feel like coming back, I'm up for it. I suppose so. I haven't had much use for him in a while, and he gets sad just sitting in his stall all day. I'll let him go for 1,000 gold. If you say so, I'm sure I'll find a use for him. Safe travels.
A series of dashed hopes and dreams. I heard of a large ring of amber ore that Svea's store sold long ago, that was lost. I need that ring, but I haven't a clue where it is. The trail has run dry, and I appear to be out of luck. If you're interested, you could find the ring and bring it back to me. Talk to Wolf at the docks. He may tell you something that he didn't tell me. I used to live in Helgen with my wife and kids before it was destroyed. Everything we own is gone, save the clothes on our backs. We tried living out of the woods, but I could barely catch enough for us to eat. I'd heard rumors about this ring of amber. If it's really as big as they say, it will be worth a small fortune to the right people. I need that money to feed my family and rebuild what we once had. That I need it, and it was in a ship that sunk. If only I knew where that ship was.
Nar, you are very... Okay, stay safe. Nar, I need you to give me inspiration. I hope that's why you've stopped to talk to me. What? You changed your mind before I even got home? Well, I'm not complaining. Nar, you are very good at leading. At least, I think you are. I'm following you in any case.
You are older, my son. For now, just enjoy being young.
If you say so.
Do not fret, Milhar. You will grow up to be a great warrior. I am sure of it.
But only if I keep practicing. I'll go do that right now.
Do you think black soul gems would be more effective in Dwemer machines?
Whoa! You're the special one that came through that old gateway, aren't you? I bet Skyrim is amazing. A dragon? No. But if I ever do, I'll fight him and show him how tough I am. I wish they were real. That'd be so cool. Okay, bye.
How do you do? Most of the ships that run between Falskar and Skyrim have stopped or sunk. Bandits and risky seas make it a dangerous business. However, I believe there is still one man crazy enough to run a charter. Head to the docks along the coast to the southeast and speak to Wolf. About 100 years after we first arrived in Falskar, explorers figured out roughly where we were. It appears we are far to the northeast of Tamriel. However, we aren't sure how far. A great magic seems to surround this land, and a voyage to Tamriel takes far less time than we think it should. But nobody is certain why. The only thing we are certain of is that we are on Nirn. Same stars, same moons. At least, this magic makes it appear that way. A very long time ago, a man claimed to have been spoken to directly by the gods themselves. They foretold a prophecy of sorts. The gods told him that they who arrived through the shimmering wall marked the start of the worst, and that they were deemed the traveler. This tale spread, and eventually became somewhat of a legend in Falskar. However, nothing ever happened, and the gate in Muzubdan remained dormant. Until now. You have come through from Skyrim. What does that mean? Are you the brave soul the man spoke of? If so, what does that mean is about to happen? The land has already been riddled with war and death. We can't take much more of it. We have trade with Tamriel and had ships run back and forth for hundreds of years. So they know about us, though we are certainly out of the way. I am curious as to how these mercenaries you speak of learned about the specific gate and the tools to activate it. We aren't even sure how it was done 700 years ago. This is certainly something I would like to look into sooner or later. The technology could provide useful for us, for all of Nirn. And it would give Brother Thorlo something to do. What? What led him to believe that? Such a statement cannot be taken lightly. This is bad news. It could very well mean the start of another war. Thank you for bringing me this information. Please, accept this token of my appreciation. I hate to ask more of you. You have already saved one of my people, but I don't have much choice. Long ago, when there was war between my family and the Yunvaldirs, there was a group of monks that served as our wise men and court wizards. They have since retired to a simpler life, but their roots are still there. They may know what Ingvar is up to. Please, go to Balin Priory, to the southwest, and talk to Brother Thorlo. See if he knows anything.
Scrap! There are better ways to get attention.
What did Brother Thorlo have to say?
Yes? Do you need something? I manage a lot of the land and policies under Ragnar. I make sure the guards are paid, the taxes are collected, and that the people are happy. though recently I have also been helping many people through the hard economic times. If they can't pay taxes or are at risk of going out of business, I work with them. I help keep Svea's shop, Helena's market stall, and even the Reynolders' farm running. Though I haven't heard from the Reynolders in a long time, I hope they're alright. The Spriggan are normally peaceful creatures. Unfortunately, lately one of them has been overprotective and attacking nearby adventurers. Agnar has put out a bounty to stop the attacks. See this decree for full details. Annika and Lena Reynolder run a farm just northwest of Borvold. They do most of their trade there, but from time to time they stop by to say hello and trade with the townsfolk here in Amber Creek. Many people here are their friends. However, they haven't stopped by in a long time, and I'm starting to wonder if something has happened to them. I wouldn't be surprised with all this bandit activity lately. I don't mean to order you around, but could you please stop by their farm the next time you're in that area?
In High Rock, adhering to
I just want someone to
society
check
and
in on
moving
them
up
and
the
make
ranks
sure
they
they're
devised
alright.
is very
I'd owe you
important.
if you did so.
Really though, status and movement are idiotic.
My records say that Wolf still runs his Bone to Dawn store. You could ask him if he'd be willing to take you. Sure thing. We make the bounty information public to everyone. Here's a copy of the ledger. I'm sorry, but we don't know you well enough to allow that. With how many bandits and thugs are there right now, we have to be careful. Don't take it personally. Get to know everyone here and help around town. If you show that you have good intentions, we can talk. See you soon.
When I grow up, I want to be an adventurer like you.
Could really go for a warm bath right about now.
when I grow up, I want to be an adventurer like you.
Always fight back. Nobody ever just doesn't want to ask. It's so much easier. Wait. Running off? No!
Excellent work, Nar. We make a good team.
Oh my god.
When I was in the Imperial Army, my commander called me lazy. I thought he was right, and then I went back.
If you come any closer, I'll have to gut you. Come to play or to die. Yeah.
Damn. Make a good point. But I also love a good adventure story. I suppose I just can't get enough of adventuring, huh?
Good day.
Maids are dirty. You just let me take the lead. Don't want to sully the pretty face.
Just remembered when I broke my family's tea set. It'd been in the family for 6 generations. Why did I have to remember that?
Get ready for a fight. Am I supposed to be impressed? Well, I am. That thing's amazing. So don't say I don't ever do what I'm supposed to.
make a good team. Should've run look. Good. Go, Scrap! Oh, stink. Go, Scrap! Say your life flash before your eyes, but, well... Milk drink. going this way now? There's something here. Milk drinker. Nara's alive. I'm alive. Everyone is alive? Good. Oh, we're going this way now?
Do you need something? What? Oh no. How terrible. I should have checked in sooner. Perhaps it could have been prevented. But Folmer, you say? How unusual. I trust since you are okay in here that you've handled the immediate threat. I'll have to send some guards to set up a camp outside to make sure the Folmer are stopped. There is no way to know if you got them all. They are crafty from what I hear, good at hiding their nests and dens. If any more activity is spotted, I may put out a bounty on it. But for now, thank you for investigating. Here, I hope this makes it worth your while. Poor Reynolders. I'm sorry, but we don't know you well enough to allow that. With how many bandits and thugs are there right now, we have to be careful.
If there's one thing I value, it ain't a good beer or a good stew. Although I could always do with more of both. It's friendships. Wherever you take that smelly
Not that
backside
I
of yours,
believe that
with me you'll
nonsense.
never have to watch it. I'll be there.
Yes? My sister Nyola is in charge of renting rooms. She's probably asleep downstairs. You can go wake her up. She won't mind. See ya.
I know most inventions are designed to make life easier, but I like to create things just to see if it's possible.
If you need any supplies, please let me know. Good morning. Books, potions, armor, all sorts of goods. Yes, Harold, I assume. He's looking for it, but it belongs to my family. He may want it, but if you find it, I'd very much like to buy it from you. Okay, ask whatever you like. It was 15 years ago. I was a young girl then. But I remember that day, Amber Creek was having a hard time getting by. A merchant came through with a great wealth to spend. My father saw an opportunity and decided to sell the ring. He didn't want to, but he had no choice. He gave everyone in town some of that money and kept us all out of truly dark times. Anything else you want to ask? I'll share anything that might help you find the ring. It was the first of the amber ore that was extracted from the river when the town was founded. The blacksmith took it, and in honor of the town's success, crafted my family a great suit of armor with the ring attached to the back. Anything else you want to ask? I'll share anything that might help you find the ring. No, if I had any idea, I would have searched for it long ago. The merchant vessel carrying it sank in a terrible storm. Anything else you want to ask? I'll share anything that might help you find the ring. You can see the chess piece up on the wall there. It has been worn by my family in every battle we have ever fought in. It broke my father's heart when we had to sell the ring from it. It's not only a symbol of our family, but of our entire town. It would be great to have it back. Anything else you want to ask? I'll share anything that might help you find the ring. I'm ready to buy it whenever you do.
You should try staying in one of these places for a month or so. Takes at least that long to know the locals. Half as long for them to unknown you.
Think we could do it?
Sure. We just have to take out the back wall and expand the fields to the south.
Getting more livestock would be great. Plus, Farina and Willard love playing with the ones we already have.
Then it's settled. We'll just have to save up for it. Hopefully this harvest goes well and we can make a good amount of coin. Good to see a friendly face. You'd want to speak to Wolf down at the docks about that. He runs the only ship that still goes to Skyrim. I'm sure I have just what you're looking for. Yes, it is. And Kalevi helps me run it, of course. We grow vegetables and occasionally have some livestock, but we mainly focus on poultry. If I may say, they are the finest chickens in Falskar. When they aren't randomly being slaughtered by vicious beasts in the dead of night, that is. Yes, but I don't know what. Every once in a while when I come outside in the morning, some of them are dead. More and more often recently. I looked into it for a while, even stayed up all night to keep watch, but I never saw anything. Neither did the guards when they kept an eye out. Whatever it is, it almost seems to know when we are watching the animals. I tell you what, if you want to wait outside during the night to see if you can catch it, I wouldn't object. Just try to do it in a timely manner. The loss of my poultry is costing me money, and I'd rather this was handled sooner than later. If you feel up to it, hide outside in the bushes around midnight and wait for the beast to strike. Then, do not kill it. Follow it to its lair. I have no doubt that there will be more of whatever is attacking my chickens there. Once you find its lair, kill it and its kin. I'll pay you for your efforts. More so even if you can stop this soon. Take a look. See ya.
Do you need something? Might I ask a personal favor of you? It's rather personal, but you saved Machias, so I know I can trust you. Well, I recently obtained some information about where I was born. You see, I don't think that Canary is my real father. We are both Bosmer, but I think I was born in another village and brought here when it was burnt down. Please, go to Pinevale. Try to find some evidence that I was born there. Just don't bring this up with Canary. It would just crush him if he knew I was looking into this. I still care for him very much as my father. I just have to know. I know it's a simple request, but it's very important and would mean a lot to me if you could help. I'm not really sure. He's lied to me about this all my life. But he's also done so much for me. I'll confront him and finally get the truth. Then, I just don't know. Well, for starters, when I ask anyone about my mom, they avoid answering or change the subject. I figure that if my mom died when I was young, they would at least ramble on fondly about her, or something. Recently, I found a book that talked about the attack on Pinevale. It said that the merchant that found the town in ruins was given an infant. He took that infant here, to Amber Creek. I think I was that child. The dates line up more or less, and it would explain a lot. I just want to know. Talk to you later.
To try hard to do magic. I'd stare for hours at a marble, trying to use alteration to lift it. It took a while to accept that I just couldn't.
I enter a cave, I think to myself, could be bandits or worse. As in no bandits. Gates are dirty. You should let me take the lead. No one has sullied the pretty face.
in Skyrim I visited before meeting you. I never got to fully explore it. Perhaps one day you will take me?
You're the special one that came through that old gateway, aren't you? I bet Skyrim is amazing.
Our hero Looking for work? I could always use an extra pair of hands at the lumber mill, chopping wood or putting logs with the saw. Yes, I recently found something that's been troubling me. I was out logging and I found a note from Yanov, a childhood friend of mine. It said that the bandits at Stone Ridge Watch were planning to attack Amber Creek. I've been looking for someone to investigate. If you're interested, please let me know. I'll pay you. Great! Please, go to Stone Ridge Watch along the top of the cliffs, far to the southeast. See if you can find the bandits that plan on attacking. Oh, and if Yanov is somehow alive, please bring him back here. I'd very much like to speak with him and see him again.
All our mead.
For the darkness has passed and the legend yet grows.
Sure, what can I tell you?
You'll know the Dragonborns come.
When we were kids, we had these wooden swords that we would spar with, playfully. We hadn't used them in years. When I found the note, it was attached to his wooden sword, which was stuck into the ground. He must have had it with him. Only he would know what that meant. That's how I know he wrote that letter. Can I tell you anything else? I was selecting lumber, just out of town, when I found the note from Yanov. He must have left it somewhere he knew I would find it. I didn't even know he was alive. I hope he's okay. Can I tell you anything else? I have. I warned Yalma the instant I found the letter. She tried to reassure me that the town already has enough guards and that it will be okay. I don't think we have nearly enough. If we got attacked, especially by a larger force, we'd be in hot water. You need to stop the attack before it can even occur. Can I tell you anything else? Why can't I, a lumberjack, go to a cliff-top, bandit-ridden fortress to stop an assault on the village? Sure, I've got some training with a sword, but little real combat experience. I wouldn't stand a chance. You, on the other hand, are far more experienced, and I know you can get the job done. Plus, if Amber Creek is attacked, I want to be here to defend it. My family built this town, and I'll be damned if I let it get destroyed. Can I tell you anything else? Several years ago, he was taken, kidnapped. Bandits wanted to hold him for ransom, as his father was a wealthy man. However, before news could even reach his father back in Skyrim, the man died from old age. The bandits gave up on the ransom. We all assumed that Yanov was dead. If he's alive, I want him brought back safely. Please, try to do this, along with stopping the attack, of course. Maybe if he's at the watch, he can help you. Can I tell you anything else? Okay, please, hurry. If an attack is imminent, I'd rather it was prevented. It was founded when the Borvalders left Borvald a few years after its construction. Olaf wanted something more peaceful. I guess he wasn't the kind of man who wanted to be king. He just happened to be brave and courageous. My family built the mill and helped Olaf build the town. I know every building here like the back of my hand, and I keep them all in good condition. I'll see you later.
Hello.
All right, I'll answer as best I can.
Dang it, Gabriel. Drinking all our mead.
No. They sold the ring. It isn't theirs anymore. I'm not stealing it from anyone. I'm simply putting it to better use than sitting at the ocean floor somewhere rotting away. Anything else you'd like to know? I have drinking to get back to. Just that it was sold to a merchant many years ago and then lost. Ask Wolf at the docks. He may tell you something useful. And please, if you find it, bring it to me. Anything else you'd like to know? I have drinking to get back to. No. They sold the ring. It isn't theirs anymore. I'm not stealing it from anyone.
Okay, ask whatever you like. It has been worn by my family in every battle we have ever fought in. Be careful out there. What can I help you with? See you soon.
Thank you again so much for saving my life. I made these special for you. Hopefully they'll come in handy on your next big journey. Only that his family has been jealous of Rangar's for as long as any of us can remember. Instead of learning from Rangar and trying to improve his own skill, Garant simply pouts and gets jealous. Last I heard, he had left town, all too conveniently right before Rangar's father's masterpiece goes missing. What filth. Safe travels.
Do you need something?
Can I help you? Have a nice day.
What do you want?
Yes?
Bye.
Need some extra gold? Put some logs through the mill, and I'll pay you for your work. I'll see you later.
Was that what was making the place feel so terrible? So we can go there again? Wonderful. It's been a while since I've gone. I'll have to grab Nyola and Varina sometime. Thank you for doing this. I can't give you much coin, so to make up for it, I'll talk to Nyola about giving you a discount for staying at the inn.
I hope you're enjoying yourself.
If you need anything, just let me or Rangar know.
Do you need something?
Was that really necessary? My sister Nyola is in charge of renting rooms. She's probably asleep downstairs. You can go wake her up. She won't mind.
It'd be great if you didn't run right into me.
city is in lockdown by Jarl Valfred's order. What makes you think I'd let you in? Nope. Due to increased bandit activity, Jarl Valfred has ordered that nobody other than residents may enter. And you don't live here, so get lost.
That's my stomach rumbling.
Luckily, I prepared some snacks. Sweet or savory? I've gotten worse because I'm reading.
Are you serious? I'm sure you welcome in Valsland, traveler.
I'm leaving.
Got me that time. You going to cut me with your little knife?
You'll be skeever food in a moment. noticed, I could power down automaton for being noticed. Oh, just like a sneak kill. Maybe someday.
There's a storm coming. I feel it in my bones. How are you, friend? Well, actually, no, I'm not alright. I recently found something that's brought up a lot of questions about some old friends. Yes, actually, they did. Jana and Avar were friends of my parents when my mother was pregnant with me, a long time ago. They lived in the lighthouse and kept it running, guiding boats in during storms or dark nights. One day, out of nowhere, they left on a trip to Skyrim. A few days later, they were supposed to return, by boat, of course. That night, there was a particularly nasty storm, and they never made it home. After they weren't heard from for several days, a guardsman went up to check on them, to see if they were alright. He was never seen or heard from again, and so rumors arose about that place being haunted. As far as I know, nobody has stepped foot in that place since that guard, and that was damn near 50 years ago. They wanted to, but the guard wouldn't let them. After he disappeared, they got scared and decided it was best to see how things would play out. I was walking on the beach the other day, clearing my head before running a shipment to Skyrim, and I found something. In a small dugout on the beach was a sack of old coins and a letter. These coins, they're really old, must have been on that beach for ages, and the letter was from my parents. I think it belonged to Jaina. Why would they hide something like this on the beach? What happened to them? Now I really want to find out. Oh, I couldn't possibly ask you to do that. Nobody knows what's in there. It could be dangerous. I guess if you really want to, I can't stop you. Just be careful, and let me know if you find out what happened to them. The coast may look docile and beautiful, but it's just as deadly as the rest of Falskar. We don't have much lore from before our arrival, but what we do have refers to this place as the Dread Coast. It used to shield the land from the Arctic winds, and was one of the most dangerous places on the entire island. The shoreline is littered with sunken reminders of the treachery that lies behind those calm waves. It's so bad that I'm the only one who still runs a boat to Skyrim, at least officially. The shores also serve as an inlet for swarms of bandits in hired blades, ready to pillage the land and take all that we have left. But I'm probably just making it sound worse than it is. We get by. It isn't always easy, but we make do. Oi there, name's Wolf. I'm the captain of the ship docked here. I wanted to thank you for helping out. Damned bandits snuck up on us. Now, I also wanted to offer to you the service of my boat. If you need to travel between Falskar and Skyrim, as long as I'm in port, I'll take you. However, it won't be free. I wish it could be, but travel simply costs too much these days. It'll be 500 gold a trip. I know it's a bit steep, but I'll shift my schedule for your convenience. Hopefully that's alright. It's the best I can offer. The trip takes less than a day. Just hop on the boat whenever you need to go and I'll get things in order. You can even have the top bunk. Safe travels. Back to Skyrim then? If you like music, go see Rurik at the inn in Emma Creek. Ah, you're looking for Sofia. Honestly, I think the Frostrunner's wreck is just off the coast by the ice caves, but I'm not certain. I didn't trust him. He sounds like a good-for-nothing treasure hunter, and like he made up that story about his family. That ring belongs to Sofia.
You know how people say my blisters have blisters?
Stay
Well,
safe.
I definitely get it now.
Good morning. Yes?
Oh, yes. I love the shoreline. The view of the ocean is so beautiful, and I get to meet all sorts of interesting people who travel through here. I'm also very happy here because Henrik is happy here. I love that man and want nothing more than to please him. Actually, our anniversary is coming up. I don't suppose you could help me with something? Oh, wonderful! Like I said, our anniversary is coming up. It's our 10th year, so I want to do something really special. My great-grandfather, Svengar, was a bit of a farm alchemist. He liked to use alchemy to mix and alter seeds of plants, often yielding interesting results. One day, he created a unique type of berry based off of the juniper plant. It's much stronger, but requires far more exact conditions to grow. Well, it is a deadly poison if mixed right, but on its own it's a delicious little treat. He named it the Svengar berry. He was, well, he was a little obsessed with himself. My family has a nice little grove where we grow them. They're Henrik's favorite, but they take a long time to ripen. I've been saving them up for this year so I could bake them into various desserts just for him. That's where the problem is. With all the bandits around lately, I don't think I could safely get them from the grove. I need you to go to Pine Castle Grove to the northeast across the river and get me some of those berries. 3 bunches should be plenty. I'll pay you when you get back, so let me know as soon as you have them. Just don't tell Henrik about this, okay? I want it to be a surprise. Yes, it is. I wish it weren't, though. It would be such a wonderful place to live. Not that it isn't, you just have to be careful. Wander too far into the woods and bandits will rob and kill you before you know what's happened. Try to go for a swim and you'll be swept out to sea by an unforgiving current. Out there, the water's so cold you die in a matter of seconds. You learn to cope with these things. We've managed to live here for 15 years without incident. Well, except for those bandits you helped us with. See ya.
What is it? I should be, but my dad won't let me play in the forest because of all the bandits, and I can't play on the beach because of the mud crabs. Normally I just throw rocks at them until they leave, but lately they've been much bigger than normal. Hey, if you got them all to leave, I could play on the beach again. You don't have to, but it sure would be nice. Then I wouldn't have to sit around here all day. It's just west of here, near Sandy Shell Hollow. It's not so bad. I usually have plenty to do, though I wish there were more sometimes. My dad says I can't go into the forest alone because it's full of bad men who will try to hurt me. And some farther parts of the coast are full of nasty creatures, but I find some places to play. Bye!
Scrap, please tell me, do you experience a sense of self? An awareness of being? Are you aware you are an animunculi?
Thank you for what you did. We were getting ready to make a move. I couldn't let them do anything to Freya or Galen. Please, accept this. It's the least I can do. A long time now. We got married almost 10 years ago, and had Galen shortly afterwards. Our anniversary's coming up soon. I do need some help getting Freya's gift. I don't suppose you'd be willing to give me a hand, would you? Good. You look like the kind of person who may enjoy what this entails. I want to get Freya something special for our 10th year together. Her mother used to always wear a brilliant sapphire necklace, a gift from her father. She wore it all the time. When we were just kids, her parents were killed by highwaymen. Her mother must have hidden the necklace because the bandits didn't take it. A guard gave Freya the necklace and she kept it close. However, the bandits must have figured out she had it because they broke in a few days later and stole it from her. It was all Freya had left of her parents and it never was recovered. I want to give Freya some of those memories back and make a replica of that necklace. It won't be the real thing, but I think it will mean just as much to her. Rengar of Amber Creek is capable of crafting such a fine piece. However, he'll need a very special gem to do so. I need you to go to Grimrot Grotto and recover a priceless sapphire, then take it to Rengar. He can then remake the necklace, and I can surprise Freya with it. The tricky part is that the gem is believed to be guarded by the crew of the sunken ship that once carried it. They still walk the cave, but they aren't living anymore, if you understand what I mean. If you do all this and get me the necklace, I'd be forever in your debt. The grotto is down the coast, far to the west. Alright, if you insist. It's mostly covered in ruins, and hollow reminders of this land's dark past. There's the old lighthouse, supposedly haunted, Dragonbone Perch from the time of the dragons, and Grimrot Grotto, where pirates used to birth. Until the mountain shifted and it collapsed, sinking the fort above and trapping the men inside. They say the crew still roams the caverns inside. And last, there's the ruins of Holmer, an ancient Nordic fishing village. Gods know how they survived living on the coast like that. I used to sell sailing supplies, but now it's mostly odds and ends. Safe travels.
What is it?
There's one thing I value, it ain't a good beer or a good cheer. Although I could always do with more of both. It's friendships. Wherever you take that smelly backside of yours, may you'll never have to work. Oh. places for a month or so. Takes at least that long to know the lot.
If you need any supplies, please let me know. Really? That's fantastic, thank you. Actually, now that I have the ring again, can you take it and the chess piece to Ranger for me? He can attach them back together for me. Oh, and here's the money I promised for the ring. A wide range of goods. I'm sure you'll find something you like. Safe travels. Maybe I'll see you at the inn later. You need to leave now. You...
Hello.
Can I... She got it back? That's wonderful. Of course, I reattach the two together immediately. It should be done in a few hours. Until next time, friend.
Do you need something?
Yes.
Whenever I enter a cave, I think to myself, bandits or worse. As in no bandits. Okay.
So good, Scrap.
A presence.
I'm not great at keeping up on current events. I just feel that other things are more important. Uncovering. So never mind. Nara's alive. I'm alive. Everyone is alive. Good. Okay, Nar. If you could stop leading us into danger, I'd be a hypocrite to say that, so never mind.
Dirty. You should let me take the lead. No one has sullied that pretty face of yours.
Swap it here, and if I were to.
I said this can kill.
What do you
I
want?
said it can smash them. Cannot be put back together.
Thanks! Here, it's a whole month's allowance. I'm gonna go build a huge castle. Thanks again. Okay, bye.
Don't interrupt me while I'm thinking, Scrap. Oh, great. What was I thinking about? You'd think the Nords would find a more permanent way of caring for their dead, seeing as their crypts seem to be infested with undead.
When I was in the Imperial Army, my commander called me lazy. I told him he was right, and then I went back to sleep. there's one thing I value, it ain't a good beer or a good stew. Although I could always do with more of both. It's friendships. Wherever you take that smelly backside of yours, with me you'll never have to watch it. I'll be there.
Out of curiosity, when will we arrive at the next inn? It's just that I'm terribly hungry and everything we have is not speaking to me. Wait, don't let you die!
Like trouble. It's either them or us. Most likely them, but you never know. Anything can happen. I don't ever do what I'm supposed to.
Just crap.
Rusty iron. Sure. What do you need?
Better to make it quick. A strange thing to do while being sneaky, but okay. Okay, just be quiet.
Get ready for a fight.
Nar. If you could stop leading us into danger. Well, I'd be a hypocrite to say that, so never mind. Watch your step here.
Can I help you with anything? Looking to protect yourself or deal some damage? Yes, it is. Here you go. Bring this back to her. Not bad work, if I may say so myself. Tell her there is no charge. Good luck on your journey. What did Brother Thorlo have to say?
Yes.
Hello.
Yes? Do you need something?
Far off
Oh,
the
how
land
kind of
Skyrim,
him.
there is a
Here is
tale of
something
a
for your
great hero
trouble.
that is to save the land
Though
of its
there is one last thing.
This is the
Can you
fable
give
of
this
the
suit to
Dragonborn.
Gabriel? I want him to have it. Safe travels.
Warrior's heart. I tell you, the Dragonborn comes.
What? The Ember Creek armor? She got the ring back?
With a
But
voice
why would she want me to have this?
power of the
Unless... You know, I see something in her that I haven't seen in a woman since my wife died. I'll proudly wear this armor. Thank you.
It's an end to the evil.
I suppose so. I haven't... You won't regret it. He's a tad on the old side, but he's strong and brave. He's made it through a run-in or two with bandits over the years. He settled up in a stable on the east side of town. Solid brown with white hooves and a shining coat. I may not use him much anymore, but I still take good care of him. See you.
The Dragonborns come.
Thank you again so much for saving my life. I made
Can I
this
help
social.
you?
Hopefully they'll come in handy on your next big journey.
Ah, yes. He sent me a letter regarding this issue. I can remake the necklace, but I need something else. Part of what makes my craft so fine is the use of fine gold. It's purified when smelted, and gives things that extra shine. Wolf brings me shipments of it from Skyrim. Then it's brought here by a trade wagon. Unfortunately, my latest shipment never arrived. I suspect the bandits at Orgrim's Tower are to blame. Go to the tower, at the edge of the cliffs just east of here down the river, and find my gold. Bring it to me, and I can make you the necklace. Good. I'll get my other materials ready. Can I help you with anything?
I'm sweating like a hawker. Wait a minute. You hawk is sweaty. They look sweaty.
Can I help you with anything? Just about anything you can forge out of metal or leather. Fantastic. Now I can get started on this necklace. This will take some time. Come back in a few hours, and I should have the necklace ready.
Good morning. Come back if you need to sharpen your weapon or patch up your armor.
any supplies? Yes. Books, potions, armor, all sorts of goods. Maybe I'll see you at the inn later.
What should we eat for dinner? I could go for some venison.
I hope you're keeping out of trouble. We aren't really sure. Its location would obviously suggest that the Dwemer people built it, but there is little evidence to prove it. We've seen no signs of this kind of technology in other Dwemer ruins, so we can't do much beyond speculate. The scholars in Weizemonstedt were potentially studying it, but none of their research made it out, so we'd have to start from scratch. Due to the continuous conflict in the land, researching the portal further simply hasn't been something we focused on yet. Perhaps someday, though. Not really. I know they're a growing problem and are all over Falskar, but nothing else. That couldn't be. Unless Ingvar is trying to start another war. Regardless, we cannot help. 700 years ago, Shore saved our ancestors so that we could flourish in this land and absorb its knowledge, not tear it apart with war. We will not help instigate another one with the Orvalders. Of course, we are so loyal to the Borvalders. If it comes to it, we will fight by Kigagnar's side until victory or Sovngarde takes us. It's a dangerous world these days. Be careful out there. Yes? Staying safe?
Times are tough.
What can this humble monk help you with? I help Brother Thorlo tend to the priory and keep order in our pursuit of knowledge, though I can't say I've done that job very well recently. There used to be another prior here, Brother Vernon. While we wanted to research slowly and cautiously, he wanted to rush through, using whatever magical items we obtained without restraint. On top of that, he wished to learn anything he could about magic, regardless of its source. His worst vice was that of necromancy. His ways finally caught with him, and he accidentally harmed 2 other priors. We expelled him immediately from the monastery, and stripped him of his status as a prior. We sent him on his way, letting him grab only a few things from his room. However, we know there was more. We are all convinced that Brother Vernon had some sort of a lair or refuge around the priory. It's probably a place where he hid things and conducted a lot of his unorthodox research. But we have been unable to find it. Really? You would do that for us? Thank you. We know he hid somewhere on the grounds, just not where. You can ask around if you have to. Some of the other priors may know something of use. Please, bring me anything of interest that you find. Safe travels.
Hello.
When I was in the Imperial Army, my
He
commander
usually
called
spent
me
time
lazy.
around the
I
pond
thought
during
he
the
was
day.
right, and then I went
I'd assume wherever he hid, it would be easy accessible. He was not a man of patience. Fair travels.
Need something, friend?
There's one thing I value, it ain't a good beer or a good cheer. Although I could
Good
always
day.
do with more
I'm afraid not. He liked to test out various magics, so
Wherever you take that
wherever
smelly
it
backside
was,
of yours,
it would be
you'll
somewhere
never
that
have
we
to
couldn't
watch.
hear
I'll
his
be there.
trials. Be careful out there.
What can this humble monk help you with? What is this? Some kind of a crystal. I must do some reading on this. Please, give me a day and then return. I will need your further assistance. Oh, and here, for your time thus far. Thank you.
Farewell.
Hello.
Do you need something?
Blades, helmets. Yes. A fine piece, if I may say so myself. Here you go. Oh, and a little something for retrieving my gold. Have a nice day.